value and perspective, you know, think 189, 189, and then think like another $20, another $20 with shipping, you know, give or take. I mean, sometimes we do an adjusted shipping of say $10 or $15, but that's a huge value. The white is almost gone. There's the pewter. We have the bronze, which to me, again, Lou knows, I've been calling it copper since we started airing these. It looks more coppery to me, but we are calling it bronze. It's beautiful. I think it's so pretty. I mean, it really does have a beautiful patina to it, especially if you've got wood tones in your home. There's that rich cherry red and then that blue. Steve, I think you said the blue is almost gone too, right? Okay. Okay. So red and blue are the most limited for sure. So Lou, we've got some few examples here in our studio, and I know this was a late breaking adjustment, so I just really again want to thank you and Tracy for making this happen. But we really do get our best suggestions from our customers, where we talk about people using it as dollies. We talk about people who use it industrially. They use it in their garage. They use it for sporting equipment. They use it for linens. They use it for Christmas decorations, for heavy files. I mean, you see a little bit of that videotape, but I'm trying to remember, and Lou, you probably had other testimonial callers with other hosts as well, but didn't we have a caller at some point who said that she had 60 of them or 50 of them? I remember it was some extreme number that I thought, wow, I mean, to put Shannon shops a lot, to shame, but we hear stories like that all the time, don't we?
Yeah, no, it was over 50 the last time that I remember talking to somebody that had that many, which is amazing. But I mean, I think that really tells you something about the product line, that people come back over and over and over again. And not just people that use them in their homes, people buy these for their businesses as well, especially this one. Because this rack, I mean, it's approaching industrial weight capacities when you're getting up to that 1,000-pound weight limit on this. And I think one of the things people like about this, I know I do for my studio, my office space, is that I can take this, and when I'm not using it, because, space is at a premium, you can just fold this down and just store it away just like that. I mean, it's that simple to do. But, the other side of that coin is that once people get one of these, then they start looking at this one, and then the 2-pack of the small ones, and the 4 drawers that Tracy sells and all that. So once people get into the Origami family, they stay, because we've all built other furniture, Shannon. We built the particle board, we built the plastic and all those things. You're not going to do this with a piece of particle board furniture. It's not going to take you that long to build it. It's going to take you exponentially longer. We're talking half a day, okay? Origami is simple and it's strong. And that's the other thing I think sometimes we forget, is that this is powder-coated steel. And the thing about powder coating is we're used to getting, seeing steel furniture out in different places, Shannon, and it's painted, okay? It looks pretty, but paint is weak. Paint is not bonded to the metal. It's dried to it, but it's not bonded to it. And it really doesn't do anything to protect it from the elements. Powder coating does. I've seen both trailers that have been powder coated, okay? So this is going to stand up to the elements inside, outside, wherever you want to put this, on your porch, in your garage, a shed, a warehouse. It doesn't matter. I mean, I always tell the story about Kelly having one in her craft room over here that has all her craft stuff on it, okay, except for like the Cricut and things that she uses all the time, but all the supplies on it that she can actually push in and out of that closet. If you have a walk-in pantry, a walk-in closet, for the garage, Shannon, this thing is a godsend. It really is. It will get everything up off the floor. And who knows, maybe one day you could park your car in your garage as well.
You don't. It's an urban myth. It's an urban legend. Park in the garage, you silly goose. But it could save you money. I mean, seriously, I make it no secret that I do shop a lot, and I do. I've got several storage lockers. I mean, it's a whole situation I need to assess, but in the meantime, it's saving me from having to get yet another storage locker, because you use these almost as filing cabinets. You can really get that vertical space, but then you can also access things, because that's the other thing, Lou. Instead of the piles and piles and stuff that, honestly, the last time we did did the 2-pack. I have them, they're on my way specifically for my garage. Because, you know, right now I've got piles and piles of stuff. And we all know we've got piles of stuff. That's not doing anybody any good. That's why, I'll be the first one to say, that's why you end up buying the same pair of shoes or the same, you know, women know this with clothing. It's like, that's why you buy the same nail polish, or, right? Or the same pair of black pants because you can't find them. So read those reviews. They read like love letters with over 3,500 of them to go around. And if you're gonna try any origami, if you're gonna put your toe in the water for origami, make it this one. I'm serious, because this is the OG. This is really where it all began. And trust me, you need more than one, and that's why we are honored to have the 2-pack tonight. So whether it is your garage, whether it is for that spare bedroom, whether it is for that laundry room, whether it is for just store decor, if you want to buy those connectors, or if you just want to use this for your entertainment center, you could do that for your linens. I mean, the list goes on. And really, once you get these at home, you have this light bulb moment. It is not like any other storage you've ever tried. I swear to you, even if you've never shopped here at HSN, I'm going to use an Amanda Borghese line. Trust me on this one. I'm serious. That's something that Amanda says, because, you know, when she has something that she's personally passionate about, trust me on this one. This exceeds every expectation. But just be aware. Now, it's a 2-pack tonight, and just remember, it's gonna be $189 for one. And that's what the price is. Now, you could get one right now for $129 because the single rack is also on sale, but just don't be surprised, because this is the grand finale. I don't know that there are any shows scheduled tomorrow. This show wasn't supposed to be here. You will spend $189 without free shipping after tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. The white is almost gone. There's our pewter. That's kind of that is the OG color. That's the classic. The bronze, which has just this beautiful warm patina to it. The red and the blue are the most limited. $51.99 with free shipping, free shipping, free shipping for today. Again, it officially ends tomorrow, but I do not know if there are any origami shows, and certainly tomorrow is Easter Sunday, so Lou and Tracy may or may not be available, but regardless, the pricing goes away, the shipping goes away. I definitely hope you take advantage of it now. Hey, Lou, I know I always like to end with what I call the highlight reel, because we do get people who tune in on a minute-by-minute basis. Just the high points, if you can, with the weights, and if you could show, quote-unquote, the assembly and what makes this so special and different.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, I'm glad you said that about it being different, because once you get origami home, your mindset changes. You start thinking about storage differently, because we're not used to having a piece of furniture like this that, again, is 12 linear feet of storage that can fold down to 4 inches. You know, the setup on this takes seconds. You pop it open. There's one toggle on the back here. I'm going to click down like that. I'm going to flip the top over. There's one more latch over here. That was a whole assembly. Then it's whether you want wheels or not. With the wheels, 75 pounds per shelf for a total of 300 pounds that you can roll around, or 250 pounds per shelf without the wheels. That's 1,000 pounds on each one of the 2 racks you're getting right now. That's 2,000 pounds. That's a ton. So that's amazing. But the other thing is, don't be afraid, Shannon, to do what you were talking about. Use them in unusual ways. Put them in front of cabinets. Put them in front of other pieces of furniture. I've got one in the garage in front of a window that I can move out of the way when I want to have access to that. I mean, there's so many ways you can use these. Talking about saving money in a storage unit real quick. I had one storage unit. I was on the verge of getting a second one. I had a bunch of origamis aligning the edges of the storage unit. And then I thought, what am I doing? 3 across, solid. 3 across, solid. That way, if I wanted again, move one out of the way. So your mindset will change. You're going to get rid of that mess. You're going to get rid of your stress. It just makes it so much easier.
Well, it does. And, you know, and Lou, like you said, I mean, when things are a mess, you are stressed. And frankly, it's not just the stress of getting organized. It's the stress of getting that box home from the store, and you shake it and you're like, oh, no. Mama's going to need a martini and some help to put that together. I mean, so this is not the kind of thing that you agonize over. It couldn't be simpler. It couldn't be easier. And Lou, it's funny, and I say this in the broadest of terms. I know we can't, you know, quantify this, but I can't imagine ever needing to replace it. I mean, to me, it's like a lifetime product, just because, I mean, it doesn't wear out, basically. I mean, seriously, the only caveat is you just need more, right?
Well, and here's the funny thing: the one that I'm standing next to right now in the original pewter, I actually think is one of the original racks. Like
I
this
bet it
one is at
is.
least 10 or 11 years old. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks brand new. You can see the finish on this. It's gorgeous. It's
I mean,
amazing.
that's an excellent point because you're right. I mean, in my storage locker, I don't think if they were polling me, they're like, hey, which was the first one you got? I don't,
Wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I seriously wouldn't. I mean, and that's saying something because, you know, they've seen some use and that's just it. I mean, use them. To me, they're a lifetime product. I mean, I've been getting them since the first day that they've been here at HSN, and you are watching for a reason, though. All good things are coming to an end. Remember, one of these, $189 without free shipping, like another $20, another $20 just in shipping. So that's going to come to an end. So Lou, what is the official word? Are you scheduled to be off tomorrow, or have they already put the notice in? Are you afraid to say anything out loud? Will you jinx yourself, or what's up?